TheorySabers.com.
I think there's a huge, I've noticed just in general, like so far already this year, there's a huge shift, just like politically with what people want. And then, Mark Zuckerberg coming out with like changing his whole tune, being like, we're now going to be focusing on free speech on Meta and blah, blah, blah. Whereas before you say one thing that went against a certain group or political agenda and you're banned. And I just feel like now Disney is like starting to maybe, hopefully, wake up and be like, okay, you know what? Maybe we push too hard and we just need to go back to telling some good stories. So why don't we just focus on that? And you're kind of seeing it now, which takes us to our next topic. The Last Jedi effect with Solo is what's happening today with Skeleton Crew. So Skeleton Crew has come out. They've said that it's gotten the worst ratings ever. Like it's gotten lower ratings than The Acolyte, which to me is surprising because it's a fun show. It's fine. It's not Star Wars, but it's fun. It's chill. And The Acolyte, I think, pissed even more people off to the point where they just don't even want to watch anything that has the Star Wars branding on it anymore. And this is the same thing that happened to Solo, which Kathleen first said, oh, it's because we did too many movies. And then she changed her tune a few years later and just said recently, oh, it's because, you can't have a major character like that who's not deep faked. What? What are you talking about? Get your shit in order, man. So I think, hopefully they're starting to see that, all right, we can't keep doing this because we're just going to keep dwindling down our fandom. So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully they make a good Baylan Skoll. Hopefully they give us a good story of, the in between 6 and 7. And with Ahsoka season 2, hopefully it's better and it's not... doesn't end the way it did, which was lame.
Yeah, they got hit right in their pocketbook with Skeleton Crew because they've just lost a lot of faith in the average Star Wars fan, just from all the behind the scenes stuff, the creatives not caring about what the fans think, being like combative and adversarial, and then Skeleton Crew on its own. Like you said, it's like Solo. Solo's going to be nowhere near the level of hype that a regular installment would be, but it was certainly sent out to die after The Last Jedi, just like Skeleton Crew was sent out to die after The Acolyte. And I think it's unfortunate because even though I'm behind on Skeleton Crew, I think Solo's far better than The Last Jedi, and I think Skeleton Crew is far better than The Acolyte.
Bro says he's behind. He's like, I haven't watched it yet.
I'm 3 episodes in.
Apathy is death. They say that the opposite of love isn't hate, it's apathy. And I think everybody loves Star Wars, then started to dislike it. Then Disney told us that we're horrible, toxic people for disliking it. So the hate came on. You're like, screw them. And then this hollow, dead feeling hits you where you're just apathetic. You're like, I don't think I care anymore. Like I'll watch something I've got no expectations. And I think Skeleton Crew would have performed a lot better if it preceded The Acolyte. I think we're at that dead spot now. It's like they better do a Hail Mary. They're in a lot of trouble.